Hello everyone, this is Ron from High Tech Legion, and this is the Roccat Kone Plus high-end gaming mouse. You can see a quick preview of what the mouse looks like from the main front window. There's also a list of features and some of the awards it received in the front. First feature that really grabbed my attention is of course the 6000 DPI listing right here. It has a Pro Aim laser sensor, and if you open it, see a better preview of the mice itself. It is actually inside a plastic packaging, so we'll open that later. First, we're going to take a look at this EasyShift Plus function, one of the other main features of the Roccat Kone Plus. It basically doubles the buttons, the function of the button on the mouse itself, since instead of adding multiple buttons on a limited real estate on the mouse itself, and the EasyShift Plus function just adds another functionality, a secondary functionality to the button on your mouse by allowing you to hold one button and pressing another button to execute a command. And you see here, and already it lists here some of the examples you can do for World of Warcraft and for multimedia. And actually, let's see what we can find here. Side is listed some of the features. Has the Pro Aim laser sensor, EasyShift Plus button, I mentioned already, and it also has 4 customizable lights that are multicolored, not just a limited amount of LED color. And you also have the integrated tracking and distance control unit underneath. Depending on the type of surface you're running your mouse with the Roccat Kone Plus with, it will react differently. And also it says Roccat Talk. It's a product that supports Roccat Talk device protocol, which Roccat products will communicate with each other. That's interesting to see later once we've installed the software. And here at the back we have more features listed in multiple languages. Actually, it's better if we just open the package right now. It's here in the front. See your Roccat logo right there. It's embossed in black. It's very neat. And let's just flip that open and find the opening. To open the box, take out the plastic seals at the top, these two right here. Just run your scissor or knife quickly so we can pull that down. And one more lock here in the front. And then you can lift the top packaging to pull out the Roccat Kone Plus mouse itself. Of course, underneath you will see some of the accessories. This has the packaging, and just make sure that nothing is left inside the box. And the documentation, of course. And it has a plastic protective shell. Just simply remove that. Put that away, and this thing right here is actually the weight system. It comes with its own cover. Just show you that quickly. See, it's 5-gram weights. There's 4 of them inside your own container, so you can carry it with you. And let's pull out the documentation first. Inside a protective plastic covering as well. And since it's a square size of approximately the size of a CD, I'm showing the driver, and software is also in there. You have a quick installation guide and some sort of card for the this is actually the Roccat ID membership. You can join Roccat World online. This is your unique membership ID, so you have there, and you register your product on Roccat's website and join the Roccat gaming community. Let's just see if anything else is in there. There's no driver CD. You probably have to download that online. Here, let's see the quick installation guide. It's a full color pull out manual. It's not a fold out. It's you have the EasyShift, how to use the EasyShift button. Basically the same thing you can find in the front. And just the examples once again on different games, World of Warcraft, Counter-Strike, multimedia, or browser. You can assign these functions to the software. Here just more listings of what the features are on the Roccat Kone Plus. And let's just take out the Kone Plus from the rest of the packaging. There you go. And the plastic shell mounting right there. And I'm just going to grab just so you can get a sense of the scale. Roccat Kone Plus. The Roccat Kone Plus is actually heavier than most mice. It is 126 grams, even without the 5 gram weights. They're optional. And let me just show you how to put these weights on. They are actually here in the bottom. See there, you just simply align the 2 arrows, or put it in the other direction. Just move the black rather clockwise to remove it. And here you got the 4 slots where you can put in these 5 gram weights. Now 126 grams is plenty heavy for me already, so depending on how you want to use it, you can add here and place it each one, and just put it back in place. It's a little bit takes a little bit more work to put it in. Just make sure to align the arrows back in place before you lock it again. There you go. And now while we're here in the bottom, let me just point out some things to notice. There are a lot of stickers down here at the bottom. You can hear the serial number, and usually it attracts dust. That's one thing. Around the sensor area, one thing I like is that the laser sensor is right in the middle. I like that. But there's actually the stickers bother me because it will collect dust eventually. See here, there's lots of places where dust can gather, and especially around the sensor area, it will diminish the performance of the sensor, will obstruct it. So I would suggest, if I were you, to maybe clear that. I don't think it voids a warranty to remove this sticker right here around the sensor area. And also here you have to see the Teflon feet underneath. There's right at the bottom. The entire bottom area has the Teflon coating, and on top you can see it's a single piece top cover. It's actually textured. That's for extra grip. Here they click the noise. And here are the side buttons, back and forward button. But the back button is actually the default. This is the default EasyShift plus key, and you just basically hold it down. And for example, you have this middle click is assigned to maybe a fire button. You hold that and you can assign a different function to the middle button once this EasyShift plus button is held down. As for the size, you can get a sense of how big. We very much know that it's 126 grams, but in terms of size, this is about let's see here. It looks like it's just a little about 13 centimeters in length. Just a little over 13 centimeters in length. And as for the width, let's just keep that flat side, it is about 8 centimeters, just shy of 8 centimeters. And as for height, let's take our ruler right here. It is just about 4 centimeters tall. And actually, like it looks from first glance, it looks like it is a left-handed mouse, but it's actually a right-handed mouse. Since your middle finger is longer than your index finger, it's easier it's more ergonomic to have it slanting upwards like that. And also because the thumb buttons are right here on the side instead of here on the side. Although it's hard to adapt if you're left-handed because it's slanting, as you can see where it slants downward. I like that the sides have a grip here, and the you can rest your thumb here with the buttons out of the way. That's one annoying thing about having thumb buttons usually, is that they're easily pressed. But I like that Roccat has a wide enough area here so that you don't accidentally press that area right here. Although that's just a matter of preference, because some people I know would rather have a button placed at the bottom right on top. They rest their thumb on the top. But for me, I like it like this. I like the design like that. And I can't show you the LED right now since it's not plugged in. I'll show it in later in the software overview. And see the Roccat logo right there. It is not like the old Roccat Kone, which has the, if I recall correctly, an illuminating LED logo. This is actually just, looks like a tattooed design. Looks much more simpler and attractive, a little less gaudy than having an entire logo light up. Well, plus you can control the LEDs here. You can just disable if you want to. There's actually 4 LEDs there, but there's just a sliver of LED light that you can enable. As for the buttons here on top, you have this. This is a DPI on-the-fly DPI switch, which is very important to have on-the-fly DPI switching on top, especially if it goes all the way to 6000. And you have this scroll wheel, which also has. You can press it as a button. It scrolls, and there's also ridges in there, and it can also do back and forward functions. And this button right here, I'm not sure, but I will quickly grab the manual here so we can get an overview. The 12th button, by default, it says here is that it opens the My Computer window in Windows, and with the EasyShift button, it opens the Roccat driver software. So maybe you can assign that. That's a neat feature to have as well. Maybe if you're a gamer that likes to record things, maybe you can assign that to something. Just launch your video recording or screenshot. That's a neat button. Then I have the extra button right there. And here on the right side, it's bare, but there's also textured and just for extra grip. So what else? The cable is USB. Here the connector has a very unique Roccat Kone Plus shape USB connector. It's not gold plated like other connectors, but it's not a big deal because USB 2.0 is USB 2.0. USB 2.0 connectors have to, they follow special specifications, so it doesn't matter if it's gold or not. I see a lot of gaming mice say that gold has better connector, but my opinion, that's pretty much just marketing. Now the cable right here is just regular, sort of thick actually. So it's pretty durable. It's very thick coating, and it's very long. It's 2 meters long. And see what other features we've overlooked. I think that pretty much covers it. So let's actually pop in the. Oh, there are no CD in the. I just remember. I think you have to download the driver from the website. Since let me just double check. Yes, there is no driver CD included. So that's something I'm not used to, especially the package looks like it is exact CD size. There is no driver CD included, so we'll have to download that on from the official Roccat Kone Plus website. And I'll also when we look at the software, I'm going to show you how the LED looks like.